In the 50s, the area was a circle, grass in a circle, and if you've read the ghost books, the stories, you haven't. No. That North Carolina has some stories of ghost stories in North Carolina, and if you get a book, it shows pictures of it then when I was 7 or 8, yeah. And it was, I hadn't been up there since I've been paralyzed for 24 years. Yeah. So I hadn't been up there. But, it was, back in the 50s, it was real nice. It was a circle, grass on the outside, and it was bare inside. And the two paths leading away from it. So the story goes, the devil comes up at midnight and comes up one path and goes around, stomps a little bit, then goes down the other path. Anything put across that, it's moved out of the way. Okay. A log or anything. But over the years, people have camped out without anybody's permission. We've asked the local sheriff and all, but they can't patrol this area since it's sparsely populated. But they've camped out, dug it up, and just abused it for the last 50 years. Yeah.
You'll be interested to know that if you take compasses up there, and as you move out of the circle, the readings change.
Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, we didn't either until today.
That's strange.
Well, it's not unusual in a place where the energy's changed, where something has gone on.
Something had to have happened sometime.
Yes.
For that to be. This I guess it's been in the family for 150 years.
Well, legends are usually formed from fact and passed down, and they get wild.
Yeah.
I can't find
but
it. I can't find it.
There's always a thread of truth of some sort that started it.
I'll agree.
And the compass is the easiest one to show that there's a disturbance of some kind that still exists, that's still there. And I would think that if you went back further, a long time ago, long before you and I, it would be, the dramatic difference in the compass would be even more pronounced, because these things naturally heal, but over a really long period of time. Right. So whatever it was that caused it would be not something we would want to see tonight. We wouldn't want to witness it.
No, I can imagine.
Whatever it was.
Right.
Oh. Or with real ghost hunters either.
No.
This
Well, I've kept north.
is pretty nice. This is from a map, so you can slide it around top of the map with the train flag left up. Really cool. Okay, what is yours? Where's it?
Somebody's watching.
Feels that way, doesn't it?
Over in this direction. Well, the first bug I seen.
You have to stand back here, between the two.
I was trying to find the other one.
That one's pointed straight north. The whole card is. You can see the card. And that one's pointed. Just a little bit. Not very scientific way to do it. If I use north as there, it's only changed about 15 degrees. Not much. But it is enough to say it's not the same. Property. It reads opposite.
Okay.
And you go off the property, the compass reads properly. Go across the river, look at the house, compass reads wrong. Okay. It's the same idea as that access to a parallel,
Universe.
or dimension.
Yeah.
Just access. It's like a little doorway. But they create the doorways when they do the pulses. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Because they leave behind this residual forever transformation of the natural energy. So this isn't so much psychic as it is supernatural.
Yeah. And this definitely, a phenomena can cause something, but displaced energy creates itself in its own specific way. Amityville House, when I walked in, I knew it was a vortex.
It's physics.
Yeah.
Until a larger, stronger energy comes along to displace it, it stays that way once it's transformed. It's just like a moving object in that sense, until a bigger object comes along to stop it or move it in a different direction. So it's been displaced permanently until something calls something good back here to put it back in order, that's all. It's not like a building block that cut the street.
Amazing.
It's cool.
Yeah, well, it is.
Really
For me, it's cool because I can time walk through areas like this. The time is open.
I like it.
It's just open. The door is open and you can just breeze through. The only thing is that it's a hollow energy. It's not.
It's not a haven.
No, you're right. It's not a sanctuary. It's just a hollow place you walk through and you get impressions of. And if you're strong enough and you have the energy, that's the kind of energy you need to work in this field, then you're okay. But if you don't work in this field and you try to go in there, you're going to be upset, depressed, affected by it.
You find a house built on something like this where people live, and you're going to find disturbances forever.
Oh, yeah.
Because it just calls into the void to fill it. And it'll fill it with whatever it can grab.
Amazing.
Pretty cool. It's like, it's nice to know it's here, and I wouldn't want to be here in a lightning storm.
No, and if you notice, I'm grounded to John. You know, I would not go up on that ridge ungrounded.
I would go there
not.
without a trail.
Yeah.
I'm lazy that way. I'll
Well,
fight
that
my way
too.
up there.